Stop waiting on a sign. You are the sign. There is no damn silver bullet. There is no magic cure. There's none of that. That doesn't exist, bro. Get that out of your head. I used to think that one day, while I was doing any sort of business or endeavor or going to the gym, that something was just going to click. I was just going to think of this unique idea that would have changed my life and made things a whole lot more better for myself. Have a lot more money, have a lot more women, have a lot more success, have a lot more fulfillment. But that day never came. And then months and years go by and I'm wondering why I haven't moved. Why I'm so depressed and anxious all the time. Why am I so insecure? Why do I feel lesser than other people? Why do I compare myself so heavily? And you get to a point where you realize that all that wishful thinking that you had, hoping that something would come and save you, hoping that something would come and change your perspective, hoping that someone would come into your life and build you up, that was never gonna come. And then I realized that the only way things would change is if I had changed, is if I became more, is if I grew skills, if I tried my hardest as if it was my last day on earth to become something important. You're not gonna get anywhere in your life, bro, thinking that there's some sort of silver bullet. You hear it all the time, and I hate saying it myself, but nobody is coming to save you. If you want to become better, you must want to become better. You can have more than what you have because you can become more than what you are. You can become the version of yourself that you see in your head so much. The version of yourself that's successful, that has financial independence, that can do things on their own time, that's charismatic, that's loved by women. But the only way you can do this is if you choose to grow yourself and stop waiting on other people. And I understand it's hard because when I first started to try and figure out what it is that needed to change about myself, it's so difficult. But at the same time, the answer's right in front of you. If you want to become more charismatic or better with your communication, you go out there and speak to people. But that advice sounds stupid. It sounds so simple and so annoying. And as humans, we want that novel answer. We want that silver bullet. We want that magic pill that makes us charismatic and more with our communication. But it doesn't exist, bro. The only way you're going to get what you want in your life is by going out there and doing it. I know that you see yourself as somebody that can have so much more in life. I know you're intelligent. I know you understand that the people get what they want in their life are the people that go for what they want. But sometimes it gets difficult to remember this because life becomes so difficult that it throws lefts and rights at you every second of the day. One day you're confident, the next day you're not. But the only way of becoming stronger is by choosing to become stronger. Whether you want financial success in your business, or you want to move up the rank in your corporate ladder, or you want to, go on more holidays every single year, or meet people that truly love and respect you, people that will support you, grow you, understand you. You need to become just like them. You can't expect to sit in your room scrolling through TikTok or Instagram, eating crap food all day and expecting to be around those people. Ask yourself this question. Would you want to be around you? Would you want to socialize and network with you with all the networking and skills that you have? You've become so desensitized to life, bro. You think that life is a thing that's happening to you instead of the fact that it's happening for you. Change your mindset. And it's not your fault that you've been so down for so long. I can understand that and I can sympathize with that because nobody's been there to support you. But you can only now come and change your life and change your circumstance once you stop feeling sorry for yourself. And I never really understood what that meant when people said stop being sorry for yourself. Nothing changes unless you change. Yes, you will be stuck in the same place for months or for years as long as you continuously stay sorry for yourself. But once you choose to get up and say, no, I'm not dealing with this anymore. I'm going to become the version of myself where I can love myself and I want more for myself as a result. That's when you become disciplined. That's when you become focused. And yes, you will fail. And yes, you will fall back. And yes, you will step 10 steps back after going 5 steps forward. That's still growth and that's still courageous, bro. But you've got to stop waiting on the sign. You are the sign. And remember, Never forget who you are.